Hiya and welcome back to the Stanley Parable part 7, I think, but it's the last part hopefully. So I've got like 2 endings left, I think.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not sure what to do. I'll just follow my
When
steps.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Actually,
well.
I've been
Perhaps
thinking
he wanted
about
to stop by the employee
one of
lounge
the first
just
endings,
to admire it.
like when I
Yes,
went
truly
into
a room
the
worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
into
open
the
door on his
room
left.
with the telephone.
Stanley
There
was
was
so
a
bad at following
possibility
directions, it's incredible he
to
wasn't
just
5
not
years
answer
ago.
it. That's what the museum said.
Look,
So
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I
I'm
think
not
that
sure,
would
Kennedy,
be
really,
my
I'm
next
not.
lead,
I
I
realize that
think.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
But
the
otherwise
fact
I'm
is that
pretty
the story
much
has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
clueless.
neglecting, Stanley.
I think
Someone
the
you've
telephone
forgotten
was
about.
this way. I'm really not
Stop
sure.
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
Wait, was there?
Really? I was in the middle of something.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Damn it. I wasn't supposed to not die. I wanted to
All of
try
his
if
co-workers
something
were gone.
happens when I
What could it mean?
jump off
Stanley
of
decided
the
to go to the meeting room.
cargo
Perhaps
lift.
he had simply missed a memo.
Let's just skip this part. Wait. This is different again. It's confusing. Shit, where do I have to go now? Okay, here.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
The game froze. Okay, so here's the telephone. Oh, it's still creepy.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly
So,
place your faith in another,
The counter
then
was
pick up the phone.
deleted. Oh. This room doesn't have a ceiling. So let's just think logically. Telephone. How about the plug? I mean, it is there for a reason, right? Let's
As
just...
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him,
What?
filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life
Look,
reunited
it's
one... Wait.
British.
Oh, goodness. Stanley,
British
did you just unplug the
plugs.
phone? No, that wasn't
Yes.
supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't
I
even know that was
destroyed the game.
possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up
anti-aliasing
the
is
phone.
really
He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and
gone.
the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't
What?
believe I was so mistaken.
am?
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've
I
been letting
am?
you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used
Seriously?
incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a
I can't make
hypothetical real
choices.
person named
It's really
Stephen has a
annoying.
choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of
Decisions,
life
I
for
mean, not
citizens
choices.
of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person
Fish.
who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice. Oh my goodness, it's already...
Excellent.
I forgot.
Making choices
I'm
on a
sorry.
regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
That just sounded a bit like...
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has
from
begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not
Monty
to worry.
Python's
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're
Meaning
going
of
to
Life.
revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see
What
what the
happened?
correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What happened here? Hello, telephone. Why are the... Please, I'm begging. Stop. 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 Okay, that's creepy. Please. Please. No more. Charts. Okay. Everything is
Now that we know
enclosed
your
in...
choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you
Pretty
home
much.
as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What room is that? Oh, that's the lounge. But it's... Okay, right.
Almost there.
Oops.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember,
Okay.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I completely destroyed the game. Look at this. Oh, damn it. It's broken.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
I'm
For
sorry.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was super scary.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Are you happy now? Please don't be mad at me
There was
anymore.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It's locked. They locked the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And the stairs are broken. Different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
There's
life.
a panda.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers
Please
to his
speak
questions.
clearly into the
And beyond
receiver.
all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it
Hello.
on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark something something.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He
Night
spoke
Shark
it
115.
into the receiver right there on the wall.
I'm in front of it. I can't talk. Whoa, I'm getting sick.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't
I can't
mishear me,
talk.
did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I wanna do it. I can't.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
I wanna
If
say
you didn't
it,
want
I
to see what I had to
can't.
show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Why are you so
When
mad
Stanley
at
came
me?
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm not even Stanley anymore. Oh, I can see how Stanley looks.
Hello? Are you,
Oh, hi Stanley.
is everything okay?
Looks like someone I know. I just can't remember who it is.
I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Poor guy.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time
Made
to
in
make sure
source
your
by
choice is correct. and
Valve.
it's the best choice. That's all.
Havoc physics.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh, okay. It restarted. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
So
mean?
what else should
Stanley
I
decided
try?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I read
When Stanley
something
came to a
about
set of 2
going
open
all the way
doors,
to
he
the
entered the door on
office
his
and
left.
then returning to the
Yet there was not a single person here either.
office
Feeling a
of
wave of
Stanley's.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his
No.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
I don't know
wondered in
when to turn
disbelief
around,
who
actually.
orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Let's see if I can reopen the door.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
No,
Trying to
I
input
can't.
anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 845.
Yeah, it's okay. I really should look it up. I don't want to get spoiled,
All of his co-workers were...
but I
Wait,
have to find the
no.
right.
This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Huh? He never said that before. Okay, so
Coming to a staircase,
apparently
Stanley
I
walked
have to
upstairs
get
his
into the
boss's
office and get out again. Let's go in.
Stepping in.
Haha. He's not saying anything anymore. So I guess let's go back. The doors are open. Okay. No, let's not go in. This is weird. He's not saying anything at all. It's so unusual. Go, go, go. Wait. That's not my office. That's another black room. And I don't want to go into black rooms. It's scary. Blackness. You are now leaving. What am I leaving? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's scary. It's so dark. They all look the same. I can't see a thing. Do I even have to go up there? Wait, does it number change? Yes, it does. 759. I really can't see anything. Escape pod lunch bay. Okay. I'm trying to turn around right now. But I'm walking. Something happened. Okay. Okay. What happened? There was a little light. That's it? That's the last ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Seriously?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I guess we had all endings. I'm not really
No matter
sure,
how hard
but
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I guess it's okay. This was like a really bad ending. And yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for being so nice as to joining me for all these parts, and have a great night, day or evening whenever this is going to reach you, and I hope you'll join me in the next game I'm playing, which will be another one of something light until Tomb Raider is gone. So goodbye and see you next time. Bye.